Hello, I'm Tim Meredith. You are about to listen to the pilot episode of G.O.B.L.I.N.S, a new independent folklore comedy podcast from the creative team that brought you Stellar Firma. This podcast pilot serves as a proof of concept for the show we want to create and accompanies the launch of our Crowdfunder project, which should either be live right now or very, very shortly as this podcast goes out a couple of hours before the Crowdfunder launches. So please listen and enjoy, and if you want to hear more, donate to the campaign. You can find links to that on all of our social media channels at G.O.B.L.I.N.S Pod. We are at G.O.B.L.I.N.S Pod everywhere. Like the show, share the show, rate and review us on your podcatcher of choice. Help us get visible and help us get the main season produced. Enjoy.
West Sussex County Council Planning Department, how can I help you?
Hiya, all ready to go? Sorry, I'm a tad early.
Elizabeth, 45 minutes is not a tad. Just sit down. You've been in your post as acting senior planning assistant for 9 months. How do you feel it's going?
I know for a fact, actually, it's going very well.
That is one way to look at it. Another might be that you've had a couple of teething problems settling in.
I've crunched the numbers, and they all say exceptional. Just look at the KPIs.
It's a question of cultural fit.
Key performance indicators.
Take the bake sale, Brad's apple crumble.
But I just opened the microwave, and it flew out.
He was quite upset.
It was just a crumble.
Please take this seriously, Elizabeth. Crumble ruined Suede.
I am taking this seriously. This job is the most serious thing in my life.
And then there was the Eastbourne presentation. Those documents should never have been forwarded to the Residents Association.
I swear, something must have hit my wrist, because I would never reply all.
It was a GDPR nightmare.
General Data Protection Regulation.
And we all agreed to never speak about the Team Sports Day again.
I did not make that smell.
I said we aren't talking about it.
Okay. Leaving that aside, is there a pay rise on the table?
Elizabeth, we really admire your dedication, but...
I submitted the most PEAs of any employee. Preliminary ecological assessments.
That's really not that helpful.
But it's best practice.
Elizabeth...
Best practice.
Have you ever considered a change of direction?
I'll open negotiations at a raise of £15,000 a year.
I hear there are opportunities in highways and municipal. Dog fouling is always looking for hard-working self-starters.
Okay, £14,000. That is my final offer.
Elizabeth, we're cutting your hours back.
No!
And we're sending you on several courses.
As a mentor?
Elizabeth.
Hold on. Wait. Before you make any rash decisions, I am underutilized. You just haven't discovered all of my assets yet. Sure, I'm not a people person, but I'm willing to do the things that others aren't. Cross the T's, make the hard decisions, go into the unstable basement.
We'd kind of prefer it if you didn't.
You need me. And that is why I am putting myself forward for the Worthing bypass job.
Julie is team lead on that project.
She's been off sick for 6 months. She's dead wood.
She's on maternity leave.
And she could really, use someone proactive to look after everything for her, while she's doing that.
Well, the project has been dragging on for 3 years and gone through so many team leads. It's been one thing after another. First there was Richard, who stopped being able to say the letter H.
Jan, who thought she was turned into a tree.
Talib kept waking up in Madrid.
Enzo, who went off with that carrot.
David can't go out in the moonlight anymore.
Dipti, who speaks like a horse speaks.
Bryony refuses to cross running water.
Also like a horse. It's all so strange.
I suppose if you wanted to take on the project, I am kind of out of other options.
You have absolutely nothing to lose and everything to gain.
But I need this to go nice and smoothly. No surprises, no unnecessary paperwork. Show me you can be a team player. Let's get this done.
You can count on me.
That nearly hit me.
That wasn't me.
Bypass.
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 A bypass.
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 Purpose.
Bypass.
Pass.
Bypass.
The pass that passes by.
Yeah. Bypass.
Passing by the bypass.
Bypass. Bypass.
Hang on. Tripe. Shut up. Are they trying to pass by something?
Hooper, you genius. Yes, the Worthing bypass. Clearly Worthing is something to be avoided.
Or perhaps the skeleton army has risen again.
Or that dog who knows when you die has come back.
It's not important. What's important is that the Cissbury sprites are quite cheesed off about this bypass, and every hex and curse we've tried so far has done bugger all about it.
I told you they wouldn't work.
You'd think that when a person starts to speak as a horse speaks,
Inane.
it would throw up a red flag, but no, apparently they're just rock hard about this bypass.
Oh, dark shadows creeping at the edge of their campfires.
Dim-witted.
There's something called floodlights.
Ominous whisperings from the moon.
Lunacy.
A magical artifact called the Ears of Bows.
Well, what about the screaming
Well,
well?
I filled it with concrete.
I actually like that one.
If only we had access to the ancient magical powers of the eternal elvish realm.
Yeah, something that would finally justify the merging of the Department of Human Affairs with the Elvish Department for Magical Harmony into a single, quite small room.
Are you talking to me?
Oh yes, Elisar. Anything you could help with?
No can do, Kimasabi. I'm busy with my puzzle.
Do you have to take up all the desk space?
What can I say? It's a big puzzle.
Of your own face.
And it only has 16 pieces.
Yeah, but they're really big. And good looking.
Have you got nothing useful to say?
Hey! You got this. Positive mental attitude, guys.
What makes you think if we get screwed by this bypassy, worthingy, Cissbury, passy by thing, that you won't be on the spike too?
Consequences are for other people. I'll just explain that I did my best, but you guys held me back.
And your best is this puzzle?
Yeah, it's a toughie. They'll understand.
Elisar, it is a baffling honour to watch you avoid work.
Hooper, do you think if we were doing some kind of huge goblin puzzle of our goblin faces depicting our goblin features, that we would get away with doing nothing?
Guys, I do mean this unkindly. Who the puck would want that? That sounds nauseating.
Yeah, fair point.
We're going into the field, aren't we?
I'm afraid so, Tripe.
I'll get the boat, Zach.
There it is, Cissbury Ring in all its glory. Did you have to call me out so late? I don't get overtime for this, you know.
I came straight from the office. This is top priority.
My dinner's gonna be cold by the time I get home.
Oh, would you like one of my oranges? Vitamin C gives you the edge.
Takes me an hour with traffic. I'm starting to think we'll never get this bloody bypass done.
Yes, well, I'm on the case now. You can leave me the keys, and I'll lock up the gate when I leave.
You what? You're going up there by yourself? The generators are off, there's no lights.
That's why I always carry a torch.
Rather you than me.
All right, Elizabeth. This is your big shot. Ha, you're on the case now. Whew, all right. Yeah. And it's, it's not gonna kill you to overlook a mitigating factor to keep the boss happy. And who needs the soil samples to come back clear? It's not like it could affect the ecology of the entire area. Shit! Oh, crap. What? Oh, my torch! Oh, God. Okay. Where's the path? Oh, okay, all right. Okay, there's nothing to be afraid of here, okay? Everything's fine. That was probably just, an owl eating a cow. Oh, there it is. Sisbury Ring. Oh my God. Okay, all right. Hold on to your nerve. Okay, what the heck is a massive stone doing here? There is nothing on my plans about a massive stone. Oh God, it's got writing on it. I hope that's not culturally significant. What's it say here? Warrian Dugith Utlik Lid? Okay, I'm not sure what that means, but I'm 99% sure that's some Old English. And Old English means current problems.
Oh, jokes! She's making jokes. Alone in the dark with animals screeching. She's still talking about her bloody job. What do I have to do?
Oh, okay, who's that? Where are you? You are trespassing on council property. You can't be here.
Wait, you can hear me?
Yes, come out now. What are you doing out here all alone this late at night? It's not safe for you on a work site.
Are you a chime child?
A what?
A seer. Oh, no, that makes no sense. I would have figured it out.
Enough, all right? Let's get you out of here. A child on a work site is a serious violation of at least 3 regulations.
I am no child, woman.
Wait a minute. You're responsible for those ridiculous animal noises. I knew there wasn't an owl big enough to eat a cow. Oh, practical jokes may seem funny to you, but health and safety, it's no laughing matter. I can assure you.
For the I can't. Oh!
Bone sack will make everything better. Spirits can't be bad once we use the bone sack.
Fantastic. Who's this now? Friends of yours?
It's goblins, who you shouldn't be able to hear.
What do you mean, goblins?
I'm not dealing with this.
Just tell me what's going on. Hello? Answer me!
You found the bones fast, Tribe. Where were they?
Bone hole.
The grave?
No, bone hole.
Okay, they don't sound like kids. What if they're dangerous? What if they're teen delinquents? I should keep out of sight.
Oh, this has to work. The spirits are very angry at the human roadmen and their smash wagons.
It will, Hooper. The humans are scared of bones. It's because they're from inside of them.
Tribe, did you get these bones from inside a human?
Bone hole.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Once you put the bones here, the humans will have to leave the ring alone. You can rub Elisar's beautiful face in it.
Stupid elf thinks he's so much better than us, but did he think of a bone sack? No, I bet he doesn't even have a sack of bones.
And we will finally get the credit we deserve because of our perfect plan that will stop this bypass forever. Hooray for us!
Actually, it won't.
What?
It's true. A bone sack, or ancient remains, will require a lengthy archaeological survey. But if you really want to get the council to leave the area alone, you'll need to get your hands on a protected species. Yep, place a bunch of highly ecologically important newts, for example, in the way of the bypass, and once they get relocated, at vast expense, just make sure you have some new ones pop up.
Oh, look, a human.
That's what I would do.
Tribe, whilst the human makes a good point, how was it talking to us?
Why are you calling me the human?
It shouldn't see us. Why could it see us? It can't be seeing us.
You don't look human. What are you?
How do we get rid of it?
Please don't take my bones.
What if it tells its friends?
No, I won't tell anyone. I should go.
Oh, quick! Hooper, it's getting away!
Hey.
Zap it!
Yeah. Elisar will know what to do.
Smells crispy.
Whoa, what just happened? Where am I?
Oh, don't worry, everything is fine. We just had to take you back to the office.
The office? Oh, thank God.
Oh, no, hang on. No,
The weirdest
no,
thing just happened to me at the bypass. Oh, I thought I saw these two gross, hunchy, hideously weird little...
When we say the
mean-
office, we meant...
Goblins!
the Goblin office!
Gross and hunchy?
What the hell's going on?
Look, it's not a big deal. You just accidentally crossed through the veil.
I'm dead.
No, not dead. The other veil. You can now see past the mundanity.
Da da da.
Stop it. Into the proper world.
No.
The Fey realm.
No. This isn't real. I must be dreaming. Or I'm in a coma. Yes, I tripped. I hit my head, and now all of this is just some brain slowly dying.
Ooh, a coma. I want one.
No, you don't. And this is real, you see.
Ow! Why did you throw a pen at my face?
Because the knife would have been rude.
But goblins can't write.
Oh, wow. Oh, I see. You're one of those people, are you?
Well, why is there a coffee machine? And a printer? This looks like a crypt. Where would you even plug those things in?
Well, if you people build Winchester Cathedral over the shimmering city beyond the veil, what do you expect?
Wait, so I'm under Winchester Cathedral.
Yes, and in another sense, sort of no.
Why have you brought me here?
Well, you were going to run off and get lost, so we had to zap you.
Zap me.
Christy.
Yes, so then you were out cold and we didn't want the knucker to get you.
What the hell is a knucker?
It's a shape-shifting draconic water demon, feasts on human flesh. It's not important right now.
Okay.
So we thought we'd bring you back here and hide you.
Right. So you just, you knock me out, you kidnap me, and you bring me back to this weird candlelit office full of ravens and big dusty books and strange skulls and a photocopier. And who is that?
Oh, balls.
Hi. Elizabeth, this is Elisar.
So, you're a human.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and you're so tall, and pointy and dreamy.
Elisar Crowshackle, Elven Prince, at your service.
At my service? Really?
No.
Don't fall for it. It's just their glamour. Makes them look like whatever you had a crush on when you were 15.
Except elf magic doesn't work on goblins, so to us they just look like a weird lanky cat boy.
Hey!
Stupid boots.
You wish you had the elbows for these boots.
And they're not very good at comebacks.
Yeah, at least I'm not a goblin.
Told you.
Maybe you could take me back home to the actual real world, and you could stay.
Oh, honey, no.
You can't just go back.
I'll never talk about this to anyone ever. I promise. Just pop me back through that veil thing, and
that liminality's a bit of an anomaly. It only opens once every 500 years under very specific conditions.
A gibbous moon, an east wind, a watching ruminant.
Always watching.
A lone traveller carrying exotic fruit, wearing odd socks, speaks the words and bang.
I am wearing odd socks.
Well, I said it was specific.
Okay, so you just find me another liminality. I cannot stay here.
Well, it's just you're kind of going to have to.
What? For how long?
Oh, just until forever.
Forever?
Well, the thing is, it's going to be a massive pain to get you back, since the fairies are in charge of the interface, and the fairies are, between you and me, absolute dicks.
They have a nasty habit of toying with humans for several hundred years before finally killing them, so you probably really, really do need to stay hidden.
Well, that's not acceptable, I'm afraid. Nope, you're going to have to find another solution. I have to go back, okay? What about my job? What about my work colleagues?
They won't notice.
There it is. That's that voice. That's the voice from the site.
Ugh, she's brought a poltergeist.
They've already started using your desk to put their coats on.
Come out where I can see you.
Oh, you won't see it, not with your paltry 5 senses. I, of course, can, with my exceptional powers.
That's just an elf thing, a regular elf thing. You're not special.
Well, you'd have a good because you... Damn it.
What is it doing? Why is it... It's smashing mugs?
It's trying to upset, terrorise, and generally ruin your life. Poltergeist stuff.
My life? Why is it trying to ruin my life?
Unfortunately, it's doing it by smashing our favourite mugs.
They tend to favour human teenage girls, emotional wrecks.
But I'm 30... I'm 30-ish.
Tell me about it. 22 bloody years. I've driven kings insane, destroyed whole dynasties. I've created some of the greatest works of art in history by torturing their creators, and now I'm stuck with you.
Well, you can leave whenever you want.
I have a perfect track record, and I will not give up just because this worthless woman just accepts everything I've thrown her way. Sometimes literally. Plus, I like her cats.
My cats! Pom-Pom and Snush! They must be starving now.
Oh, you're a cat person
Yes.
with cats.
Yes, and I need to go home right now and look after them.
You know cats are in league with the devil, right?
What?
They are literal servants of the Dark One.
It's true.
And they've given me some hilarious ideas in the past for torturing you. It was Pom-Pom who suggested I levitate your Kia. And he slashed your tires just for fun.
Oh, no, not Pom-Pom.
Well, what you call cats are actually interdimensional manifestations of a power so horrific even the fairies leave it alone.
Yeah, I guess maybe Snush.
So don't worry. They're perfectly capable of finding enough secret flesh to sate their nauseating appetites without your help.
I thought they loved me.
There it is. That sweet, sweet sadness. Maybe you being able to hear me talk isn't all bad. I need to discuss this with Pom-Pom.
Oh, if anyone needs any secret flesh, I know a guy.
It's you, isn't it? The guy is you.
It's hard to say. I keep having these blackouts, and when I come round, flesh everywhere.
Shut up! Just shut up and just give me a moment to think.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. So okay, maybe I've crossed the veil, and now I can see fairies and goblins.
And elves.
And beautiful elves with smoky eyes and come hither elbows. Okay, sure, and I'm haunted by a poltergeist who's been working with my cats for years, who it turns out hate me. But I can't stay here. I need to go home.
Unsurprisingly, I've had a brilliant idea.
I strongly doubt it.
Okay, so once a year at Beltane, the elves have this huge ball, right? Social event of the season. Anyone is there, and sometimes gets a little bit messy.
Is this going to be one of your really boring stories about how you nearly made out with Wayland Smith?
No, and I did make out with him, actually.
He says all that happened was you came up to him and asked if he would autograph your ticket.
So anyway, it's this huge party.
And he said no.
And we really let our hair down. Drinking, carousing, feasting, enchanting the lesser fate to your will. Kind of fun stuff. So we all dress up, looking smoking hot. Costumes and glamour and a general shimmering iridescent aura. The full works.
Is this going anywhere?
The point is, towards the end of the night, sometimes we have a bit of a wild hunt, very traditional, just high spirits. And the fairies turn a blind eye. So we hunt down a bunch of Mondays, right? And we just...
You know we're not supposed to call them that. We had a meeting.
Oh, whatever, they'd love it. Anyway, so we grab them, give them the sight, and really freak them out. Then after a few hours, turn it off again. It's hilarious. They're all like, ooh, I saw some elves. They were really hot. I thought it was a hare. Why have I got all these tattoos all of a sudden? And no one is ever going to believe them.
So they could take away Elizabeth's sight without anyone noticing.
Yeah. As long as the thingy was in the room when Freya, my friend, who's the queen of the elves,
Yes, we know.
wipes the sight from their third eye, no one's going to notice one more.
Perfect.
Only drawback is, we'd have to get you to the ball and dress you up so you blended in, that sort of thing.
Well, I'd get to dress up in a huge fairy tale gown and attend a magical enchanted ball.
Plus, I'd have to pretend that you were my date. And make it convincing.
Yep, yeah, I think, I could probably handle that.
Well, great, so we just have to keep you hidden until Beltane then.
Why do I need to be hidden?
Well, if we let you wander around on your own, you're probably going to run into a sprite, panic, and they'll realise you have the sight and report you to the authorities.
Which means the fairies, who'll probably kill you in the end.
Why haven't you killed me then?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just because we're goblins who kidnapped you and have a bone sack full of mysteriously acquired human bones, suddenly we're murderers.
I don't know how it works where you come from, but it is still murder, and murder is quite bad,
I use found bone holes.
I'm sorry. That was rude. You're right. So yeah, when's Beltane?
It's about 18 weeks, give or take.
18 weeks. So what am I supposed to do until then?
Well, you were pretty good at fixing the passing by issue for us. The newts worked a treat.
Worked? Wait, how long was I out for?
Don't worry about it. Point is, maybe you could help us with some of the other cases we've got.
Oh, you mean like a consultant?
Well, if you like.
Like head of consultancy?
Yeah.
And operations!
We don't care.
Great, let's interview.
Oh, I'll get my special hat.
You have been listening to Goblins, created by Tim Meredith and Ben Meredith. It featured Amy Dickinson as Nix, Imogen Harris as Elisar, Jenny Halfeck as Elizabeth, Ben Meredith as Hooper, and Tim Meredith as Tribe. The show was written by the cast and edited by Maddie Searle, with music by Tim Meredith. The special guest this episode was Sam Ray as the boss and the guard.
Okay, first question. What's your favourite kind of sauce?
Well, I like a sauce that can really bring
Okay, can we keep these to sort of short answers?
Wait, yeah. I like a concise.
Okay,
Maybe
question.
just two words.
Yeah.
2 words? 2 words.
Just 2 words.
Right, so if it was required,
Okay.
how keen would you be to die saving the life of the one you loved?
Quickly, come on.
Okay.
It's quick fire.
I would be
If somebody
keen. I would
asked
do
you-
anything. I'll
somebody
do it.
asked-
I would do
like,
it. I would
what
do
if what if you wasn't that fast in return? Like you'd still save him, right?
the person I love?
Yeah.
Fast?
What if he's just not that fast?
Okay, this does sound like a follow-up question. Can I just change the subject? Favourite
is
hat?
it-
Favourite hat?
I like a business hat.
Okay, that's
One
a bit
that's really like.
Favourite hat. Okay, if somebody asks
it's
you...
a hat.
If somebody asks you, where's the bone hole, what do you say?
I say, come with me and I'll show you. Thank you.
The
No,
correct
that's very
answer was
incorrect.
bone hole. I don't know what you're talking about. We've never heard of those.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so like how many hours a day do you think you could realistically spend polishing magical armour? A day. Realistically, mind, okay? Don't just tell me what I hear, Monday.
Okay.
Hey, wait,
We had a
Elisar.
Wait a minute. I know that Mundo is not a good word.
Do you think geese are angry or just overly defensive?
Have any of you ever interviewed anyone before?
Okay,
No,
fine.
no,
If you were
no,
going to
sir.
slap an elf, how hard would you slap
Hey,
an elf?
watch
that
it.
was
At
the
least
question
you
I
know
was
that
gonna
was.
ask.
Same
Hey,
hat.
no, look, you guys, you
Same
just.
business hat.
Jesus! Oh, God.
Oh no, poltergeist
Okay.
is back.
I just can you
Now, this sort of
shoo
thing
it
happens
out,
all
please?
the time. I'm
Can't
quite...
you like get rid of her or something?
I got that mug on a team building day.
Guys, don't I already have the job? Like,
Well,
seriously,
yeah.
I'm stuck here.
Well, I'm thinking like head of consultancy, yes. Operations, well, I'm not so sure about anymore.
Okay, then listen, with this poltergeist, what is it called?
Well, you're going to have to be
This
working
thingy.
under pressure.
Polter pressure.
Polter pressure.
Some sort of pressure, guys.
Somebody's going to have to pick
How
up all
many
these
mugs
bits.
do you have in this office?
Lots of mugs. We've been on lots of team building days.
Another go.
That's it. For my job as head of operations, no more mugs in this office.
Oh, well, you know what? This interview's over.
Do I have the job?
No.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh, whatever.
There's no pay.
I'm going to get a broom.
Ooh.
For sweeping up the mugs.
Can I please have a lanyard that says head of business operations?
Yes, I can make it out of strips of flesh.
Never mind.